Hey folks, welcome back to the shop. Today, well, maybe I do have a build for today. It's not a build. We'll see what happens. Anyway, wanted to talk to you a little bit. I know people say just build something, but I got to talk to you for a little bit today. I mentioned in my New Year's video that wow, this is a mess. That there were some changes coming for me and the wifey poo in 2025. That were going to probably also affect the channel. I don't have all of the information yet, but I am in a position where I can tell you what it is now. And if you are a member of clergy or a clergy spouse, you understand there's a certain cadence to how things are announced and when things are talked about and when they're not. So I couldn't talk about this until after I spoke with the church about it. Anyway, the point is, we are going to be moving within the next couple of months. We'll put it that way, couple of months. I actually don't know where we're moving to yet. It is looking like it's probably going to be South Carolina. But all of that is speculative at this point. But what I do know is that I am going to be moving. Now, I hate moving. Everybody hates moving, but it's a fact of life. And as I said, if you are a clergy member, you understand that's what pastors do. They move. So I'm not going to document it this time like I did last time. I mean, it's already been done. Why do it again, right? And part of that is because when we moved before, that was when the channel was really taking off. And it was actually becoming an international channel. And so I wanted to keep content moving and keep filming and keep putting something out every week. But then when we got here, that plan didn't work. I couldn't put a video out, and so I lost traction. And the truth of the matter is I don't care. I always say I don't care. But I'm not going to document the move this time. I'm not going to document me packing everything up. Because I filmed everything last time, I actually think it added a little bit more stress to the situation. So this time, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to focus on doing what I need to do to be ready in a mentally and physically healthy way to move. Now, with that said, I don't know if I'm going to be posting on a regular basis over the next couple months. Here's the thing. If I build something, I have to move it. I don't want to move the stuff that I have. So why build something else and have to move it? In fact, my Keurig coffee pot shelf that I made is no longer in North Carolina on my wall. It is now in Pennsylvania on my sister-in-law and brother-in-law's wall. And it looks great in their house. I'm happy that they have it. But anyway, I'm babbling aimlessly now at this point. The point is, I'm going to be moving. I don't know how it's going to affect the channel. I'm going to be interviewing with a couple of churches over the next couple of weeks. And I don't know if where we are moving to is going to even have a place for a shop or has a garage or anything like that. So all I can tell you is don't bail out on me just yet. I'll keep you updated as I can. And when I get to where I'm going, if there's a place for me to set up a shop, we'll do that immediately. My wife and I have been in discussions about what a building like this would cost. And if I'm being honest, it costs, this is kind of a fancy one, but this is 14 by 20. A 14 by 20 is in the ballpark of 10 grand, and I don't have 10 grand. Yes, you can rent to own. Yes, you can do payments, things like that. But we're looking into other possibilities. They make these in a steel structure as opposed to a wooden structure, and they're considerably cheaper. But again, this is all speculation. I don't know what this is going to look like in a few months. So hang in there. I will update you as to what's going on. I don't think this means that this is going to be the end of the channel, but it might be put on hiatus for a little bit. Now, what are we going to do today in the shop? Because it's Saturday and it's my day. Sometimes on a Sunday afternoon I'll come out and play, but tomorrow I've got pretty much a whole day from morning until late afternoon. So I'll get you turned around here and I'll show you what we're going to do today. So I told you when I was building the armrest thing for my truck, that was like 3 videos ago now. I had to go back and look. I don't keep my videos after I'm done with them. Some people say they keep them so they can go back and reference them. I don't. Once I post it, it's gone. Anyway, I had to go back and look. When I was making the armrest for the truck out of the 2x4, and I was waiting for glue to dry, I said, oh, I was thinking about this. I wasn't, though, because I was on the lathe playing around. This is what I was playing around with, another bowl. And I was doing that because, if you remember, I told you that one of my problems with this lathe is that this motor sticks out. And it takes away quite a bit of the room that you can turn something. So, to combat that, I bought this simple ring. There's what a mess. One of the guys that I watch on YouTube, and is it RDM Wood Turning, I think? I don't remember. He has one of these. It's a simple ring, and it's got a dovetail in it. And he mounts that on to his workpiece, and then I'll just show you real quick. He mounts this onto his workpiece, and then he can wrong way, dummy, mount this onto his 4-jaw chuck, and it's nice and stable, and it gets me a good inch out past this motor. So when I said I was playing on a lathe, that's what I was doing. I was experimenting to see if that would work. So it did work. This is the piece I was experimenting with, which, as it turns out, she's giving me trouble. As it turns out, at Christmas time, we gave away everything for Christmas gifts. And so this is going to become a bowl for my wife. It's already started. It's already pretty well into it. That's a terrible dovetail. I can't believe that didn't fly off. So I'm going to finish hollowing this out. And I still have to use my old tool rest, because while I got it to fit down in here really nicely, the one thing I did not take into consideration, let me grab one real quick. This is the old tool rest. That's the shaft. Do you see the problem? This one is, golly Moses, it's easily a full inch or more longer, and so it sits a ton higher. So I have a plan to fix this. It involves a grinder and a death wheel and just cutting it off, that extra piece, and then this will work. Not one of my top priorities right at the moment. So we're just going to go ahead and continue. No, that one's really sloppy. So we're going to continue to use this one. I also took that goofy bolt out of there, which now I don't have a wrench to fit that. I'll have to get that too. Anyway, let me get this remounted and get all the stuff I need to do this successfully. You know what I mean. Okay, folks, there you go. That's the finished piece. Something that didn't make it to camera because, well, I forgot to press record. Sorry, my fault. But I did finally get a proper parting tool, which allowed me to put a little bit of an accent into the bowl. That's kind of cool. The other thing that didn't show up on camera was you saw me chasing a bump in the middle of the bowl. Well, I chased it too far, and it cracked. It does that, but Chris asked me if I ever sign my pieces or why I don't, and Chris, I said I'd show you when I got it. The cheapest wood burner on Amazon. With a little bit of practice though, it works pretty well. So again, folks, hang in there with me. I've got an interesting couple of months coming up, but I'll keep you updated when I can. In the meantime, thanks for stopping in today. I do appreciate it. I'll see you on the next one. God bless.